All right, we took a little break, but it's happening. Bringing back the weekly vlogs.
As you should.
You know what I'm saying?
As you should.
I wasn't gonna do it, kind of gave up on it, but now I need some distraction in my life. And I think I'm gonna need some distraction in my life for like quite a long time to come. So we're bringing back the vlogs here at the shop. We got the Supra, which I was gonna say f to and get rid of, but I think we'll keep it. And we've got some other good things here at the shop. And yeah, but we got some things here at the shop. We got GTTs coming, we got GTRs selling. I've been busy, we've been selling a lot of cars. The Midnight Purple R34 GTR sold. This 98 finally sold. That 97 finally sold. We've got a pair of S15s here that just came into our inventory. This will be available on our website soon if it isn't already. And we've got another S15 here that's a little stancy. That thing's pretty sick. We've got a black R34 GTR, a white R34 GTR. The roof is still sitting there. We got an NA2 NSX. Talk to him, Alvin.
Talk to him.
We've got a lot of cars coming in. Lots of open spaces here right now, though. But this Evo came in. We're loving this thing, this Evo 5. Somebody better buy it. It's awesome. And around the corner here, still some familiar cars. Some things that haven't left probably since the last vlog, which was like, I don't know, a month ago at this point. Midnight Purple still here. Alvin might have jinxed that one. We got this new GTT that just arrived. And we've got my R32 GTR that I've been racing. There's a little bit of an off-season time right now for us, so the engine transmission are going to come out of that. We got a ton of work to do to this car. And right here we have a pretty cool special car that is getting ready to leave us today. It is a TRD 3000 GT Supra. This thing is sick. It's on these Tom's wheels that I actually have never seen before in person, but these are the Tom's 3000 GT wheels. They are super rad. This one, we've had one of these before. It was an older one. This one is a 97. It's got the updated headlights in it. Really, really nice car overall. And they're here to pick up the car right now. So we're gonna get this thing moved up the road. This S15 is finally getting ready to ship. This is one that I think I had it in the previous vlog. We had it for a minute. It's a really cool car, but it's all stock. Some people didn't really like that. Next to it here, we got this Evo that we just got in. This is on the website right now, and our future inventory should have a price on it soon. And without fail, the Porsche 911 is finally up and running. I probably should have been vlogging more of that, but I didn't. I've just been trying not to jinx it and sort of enjoy it. But the car itself is looking pretty good. I'm having a great time with it. I spent the whole weekend driving this thing around. It's finally getting to the point of being pretty nice. I love the center exit exhaust on it and the GT3 rear bumper. We've got some other really cool parts coming for this thing soon. So now that it's finally, knock on wood, running perfect, we're gonna start modifying this thing and having a little bit of fun with it and trying to make this a little bit cooler. But anyhow, there you have it, day one. Welcome to Monday. Welcome back to the weekly vlogs. And I think I'm gonna actually stick with this for a while this time. So see you tomorrow. All right, so we're keeping the vlog going here as promised, and we are in the Long Beach location, which separate from Cypress, obviously, but we got some cool stuff going on here. This is kind of where like all of our behind the scenes work on a lot of these cars go. California compliance stuff gets done here, getting cars ready for intake, to go into our inventory, getting cars ready to be listed for sale. So we've got some cool stuff. We got this black R34 GTR that just finished California compliance. Has the Z-Tune look to it, which is really cool. Black on black on black with the Nismo LMGT4s. We've got a white R32 GTR getting set here for some final work and final things getting done. Midnight Purple R34 GTR that finally just sold. So this thing is stupid clean. It is a one owner car. Every single piece of documentation from day one, from when the car was ordered. So really, really cool there. We've got another car here that's finally getting ready to get delivered. This car is a Mines built car in partnership with Built by Legends and Top Rank. So So it has all the Mines goodies on it. This thing is really, really sick. The Mines carbon mirrors, the Mines carbon wing. In here, this dude is super tall, so we had to, Sean had to fabricate up a way to move this seat back an extra 6 inches so he fits comfortably in it. So that took a little bit of work and a little bit of trying to figure out, but it is done. These Nismo LMGT4s with the endless brakes behind it look so nice. This was a cool little touch that the owner really wanted. And of course, under the hood here, the Mines engine looking so good. Mines tower bar, Nismo collector. This thing is really, really super clean. Came out really, really nice. So now that he'll fit in it, I'm really excited for him to take delivery of it and start enjoying this car. We got an Evo that Sean has been working on forever, trying to do California compliance on. It's been a little tricky, so that is kind of his nightmare at the moment. But lots of cool stuff happening over here, and we have a special guest here today, someone we haven't seen in the shop or in the vlog in quite a while. So let's go find him. Lives on our wall and is here today in person.
I'm still here.
Steve's getting some work done on his car around the corner. So we've been hanging out in Cypress, but right now we're gonna go to, or hang out in Long Beach, but right now we're gonna go Cypress. And it's been a minute since Steve's been to the Cypress office. He hasn't come to any of our events, so we're gonna head over there and see what's good. Welcome to Cypress, the old stomping grounds. Yeah, we're getting some stuff cleared out of here. We have so many wheels. We're thinking about maybe having a garage sale to get rid of some of these wheels. There's a lot of wheels going on over here. Got a lot of ones. I like these for Blake. Yeah, I got my OEM R34 GTR wheels. Got my Porsche wheels. So I'm pretty guilty of some of these. A lot of these wheels are my wheels. My Nismo.
SRT wheels. What the hell are these for?
Those we exported a Hellcat.
Oh.
So yeah, you know. But yeah, we got some tires restocked over here. And the Soup. When's the last time you saw the Supra?
Bro, when's the last time you drove the Supra?
Bro, I don't know. Have you seen the engine yet?
I'm getting after him in this video, y'all. He needs to drive this car now that he's put all these parts on.
Have you seen the engine yet?
I think so, but
That's okay. Look at this Skyline Edition. You missed this. We had a party when we got our Skyline Edition R35, and you missed it. Sad. Sad. We got NA1, or this is NA2 pop-up headlights. I like this one right here. What's up, baby girl? Good to see you again. Good to see you. Has not found a home yet, man. We keep dropping the price. Hasn't found a home yet. That's 15.
Actually, you know what? I'm telling you, as GTR Festival and now that everybody sees these big GTR drag builds, I feel like that car's ahead of its time. But somebody's gonna be looking for a GTR that they want to easily get into and refinish. That'd be perfect.
One would think, but not so much. S15s have been popular. This one will sell quick. This one right here.
You stole my heart.
Oh, you saw the red one?
Oh.
Yeah. We got a red R33 GTR. Rare color, rare colors. Does have the blue seats. This car, factory yellow, S15 wide body. This thing is going to be, this will be a tough sale, I think. It's cool because it's yellow. But this wing, man, we don't really like this wing so much. See, making the round, saying what's up to everybody. Lots going on here today at Cypress. More cars coming in, more cars going out. We've got my R32 GTR sitting here. Ernie's on the way. We're gonna start pulling the dash and headliner out of this one for the new cage. You know what I'm saying? So
It's dusty, dog.
it is a little dusty, but that's all right. New cage going in,
KM6.
so we can keep it running. Oh yeah, speaking of more R33s, we got KN6 right here. This one's pretty nice.
Oh damn, OG fucking gram lights.
Got some OG gram lights.
Sean's Stagia.
Sean's Stagia. That's broken Stagia. This car is so good. In black.
I'm not gonna lie, I kind of thought, I was like, you know, if I had to trade out of the 33 to what? That Evo.
Evo be it. You gonna get that?
Sad.
All right, guys. It is Thursday. It hasn't been a super crazy week this week. Just lots of paperwork and working on some things here and there. We do have some cars back in the shop though that are pretty cool. Yaska's R32 GTR is back from full PPF over at our friends at 405 Motoring. Yaska's car is incredible. It's midnight purple R32 GTR. Obviously they didn't come in this color, it was painted this color, but it's the same midnight purple as the R33 GTRs, and he had it paint corrected and fully PPF'd, so he'll be able to enjoy the car without worrying about damaging this incredible paint. Inside he's got the R34 GTR seats, which incredible upgrade for an R32, along with the Nismo steering wheel. This car also has a really sick engine in it. One of my dream builds would be to do a really nice R32 GTR like this with a Nismo engine, and he has the Nismo S1 engine in it, so this thing is really sick. An S1 or a fine spec, something like that would definitely be the dream. This midnight purple R34 GTR sold, moving on later this week, I think, finally to that customer. And this car is finally completed. We did California compliance on this car, but this car was originally one that we sold while it was still in Japan. It's an all black R34 GTR V-Spec. It's got the Z-Tune front bumper on it, Z-Tune fenders, Kansai service side skirts, Nismo LMGT4 wheels. Has the arches in the back, which something that's required for shocking compliance in Japan. And then inside, this one has some like aftermarket upholstery on it. I don't know if they're necessarily seat covers, but they kind of came this way. And of course, a big one is the California compliance sticker. So this car went through the emission compliance, which is an additional $15,000 to get the compliance work done on that car. So a little steep, but once it's done, you know, you've got a California compliant car, so nothing to worry about when it comes to driving it around. This black R34 GTT sold, so we're just kind of finishing up some last minute things on this car as well. We've got this R34 GTR that just came in. Still need to make a wheel choice on it. It is on stock wheels right now, just because we put them on there for now, but has some cool parts like the Nismo side skirts, rear spats, has the carbon Nismo wing risers, which is a really rare piece as well. And then this one has the Nismo S-Tune bumper, same as my R34 GTR. So some cool stuff coming in and out of here lately. S15 is shipping tomorrow. I really like that car. This car we're still looking for a buyer for if anybody wants it. This midnight purple R33 GTR, we're finally getting pretty close on selling. We've been back and forth a little bit with a bunch of information that the guy was interested in, but this is a super cool car and I'm surprised we've had it this long. So hopefully at some point somebody comes back and gets this thing. Tomorrow though should be kind of a cool day. Oh, fence is already closed. Tomorrow we are going to race service in the morning, where we're going to be meeting up with Dustin, Jesse Ouji, for this thing called Rivals. It is a morning rise and shine, kind of like a Cars and Coffee, where they're showing off some rival cars. And for once in a very long time, I'm talking over a year, the Supra is making an appearance. So the fellows over at Race Service needed a Supra that was going to rival Jesse Ouji's R34 GTR. Obviously, we know Jesse's 34 pretty well. He had it in Japan and cruised around with us, but his car is here now. And even though the Supra is not totally done yet, still a long way to go with Gretty, it is drivable and it is on a base tune, so it should be fine to take it up to LA as long as I don't go too crazy on it. So welcome back, Toyota Supra, and hopefully this will be one of many ongoing features for the vlog on this car, since I think it is about time we get this car finished and back on the streets. So with all of that, we're gonna get ready for race service tomorrow morning, get this car cleaned up a little bit, and we'll see you guys at race service with Dustin tomorrow. Good morning, guys. Welcome back. It is Friday morning, beautiful morning here in Los Angeles. I am on one of my favorite streets in LA. It's Venice Boulevard, and that's because that's where Race Service is located. And this morning, Dustin and I have our cars at Race Service, checking out this NSX. This is Angel from Art of Attack. He drives this thing on the regular. It is sick. I love the CEs in the front and the TEs in the back. This hood is really, really cool, and the carbon lip on it is really sick. Love what he's done with this car. You can tell he drives it hard. Next to it, we've got This little 911 here, I see the RMC Miami info on it, so shout out to RMC Miami and Danny down there for I'm sure bringing this car in. It looks like it was imported. It says kilometers per hour, so definitely seems like it came in from somewhere, maybe Japan, but this thing looks absolutely sick. And it looks like it definitely gets driven pretty hard, so we can appreciate that. Right behind us, the Race Service Ford F-250 turbo diesel just wheeled up here and parked. This thing is pretty rad for sure. But there's a few more cars parked outside, and then we're gonna go inside and check out my car and Dustin's car and some of the other cars that are inside. The theme for today is rivals, so what we're going to see inside is cars that kind of just rival each other. So for example, Dustin brought his Evo, and next to him is the WRX. There is the E30 M3 next to a 190E Evo. So kind of some cars that have been in competition with each other over the years. And I mean, naturally I had to bring something that was in competition with something else, which gave me a really great reason to drag the Supra out and finally drive it a little bit and do some things. And we're gonna go inside and check out Dut's car, see what he's lined up against, and then obviously my Supra, what I'm lined up against. But man, there are some cool cars out here. We actually have an S2000 in this exact same color, same spec, convertible, everything, on its way from Japan right now. It's a JDM one. It'll be our first imported S2000, so that'll be cool to see here for sure. And of course, always a lot of BMWs and Porsches outside of Race Service, but there will be some cool stuff inside for sure. Race Service in the intro. Who it is? Pro. This is the man. It's the man that got me lined up against today. Rivals. Rival cars.
We need to do a video. We need to do a Supra versus R34 GTR. You know, because you got the two. Actually, yours is fully built. It's not fair. Actually, it's not fair. Scratch that idea.
I mean, this. But we can still cruise around.
We could. But then all of a
we
sudden,
don't need to race each other.
All I'm gonna hear is. I'm like, oh, here it goes.
Yep. Yeah. It is a ripper. But yeah, let's go inside and see what else they got. There it is.
She's back out.
Man, last time I saw this, it was in Japan.
I know. That's the last time I took it out, actually. When I got here, I parked it, and it's been sitting since Japan. Look at this.
Oh,
our tax sticker on it.
Yeah, Shiba tire. Nice, dude. Hell yeah. I love your shift knob.
We had an issue at TAC where the shift knob would keep ripping off as I would shift, so I had to duct tape it down.
Nice. Hell yeah. And then lined up against this little Subaru right here. Dang, dude. Looking good. And of course, E30 and the 190. And then here it is, Supra and Jesse's R34 GTR. Dang, can't believe it's back on the road.
Fucking sick. Have you been showing them the engine?
What?
Have you shown them the engine?
No, they're gonna see it on your vlog.
Bro.
Sick, right? Dang, pretty good to have it back. We're back at Top Rank. Supra is packed away for the night. We're getting everything locked up here. Race Service was really sick. It was so cool to be able to hang out with Dustin and the cars again for the day. And Jesse and everyone else at Race Service, always such a good crew. But that is going to be not the end of our night, because we are headed to the Peterson from here, where Andrew is debuting the 400Rs, part of a 80s, 90s kind of exhibit. I'm gonna freshen up, get into a little Miami Vice fit, and do this kind of 80s, 90s thing tonight. So we'll pick this back up at the Peterson. All right, so we are here at the Peterson Museum. You can see I got my Don Johnson fit in, got the 90s, 80s, 90s look going, because we're here for the Totally Awesome exhibit, which is an exhibit which features cars from the 80s and from the 90s, and there's a ton of cool stuff around here, starting with this Countach. But we're gonna make our way through this exhibit and check out lots that there is to see, everything from video games to different consoles and things you can try, through a bunch of cars. Right off the bat, we got this McLaren F1, which is so sick. this is something I feel like you can just run out and see a few places, at least around LA. But there are some crazy, insane cars here that I do not know. Wedge style cars that I have not seen. So lots of interesting stuff to kind of see here. This thing is super rad. But the real reason for all of this right now, and one thing that I'm really excited about, is Andrew has the 400R on display here with representation for the JDM era here of the 80s and 90s. This car, absolutely insane, such a legend, and really, really cool to have this car that came from us here on display at the Peterson. It is so sick.
There it is.
And there he is, man. Yeah.
Living the dream.
Insane,
Living
dude.
the dream.
So cool. Here it is on display at the museum. Sick. Some of this stuff is pretty crazy. There's even a moto compo here. These are pretty sick. This used to come with a Honda City as like a way to like pull it out of the trunk and zip to where you needed to go. You couldn't park close enough. Some really cool older motorcycles in here. This Jeep truck. A Jeep Poncho. This thing is pretty sick. Again, this whole exhibit is to kind of highlight cars from the 80s and 90s. So there's old G-Wagon here, LM002, which is a OG Lamborghini SUV, the GMC Cyclone Pace truck, which is pretty thick, and of course, you know, DeLorean, Vector, man, an older Ferrari. Hell yeah, this is sick. Yesterday was a sick day with the Supra, but this morning we are getting up a little earlier, going to meet my buddy Taylor to do some Porsche stuff. So we've got the 911 here finally, and I'm really looking forward to getting this thing out, doing some driving this weekend, especially with Taylor. Should be a really great time. And I guess let's hit the road, get that coffee, and head to our first Porsche event of the weekend. This is so sick in the mint green. Ruby. This one with the Rothman livery is so sick. It says Carrera 3.0, so I'm guessing it's got a little motor work in it. Two 993 RSs right next to each other, which is pretty sick.
Yeah, let me find him. I'll be right back.
So many colors and different paint work. Everywhere I turn, it's like something else that's really cool. Dang. This is a Brian spec right here. I would get down with this for sure. This one caught my eye earlier with the Andile livery. 71 Le Mans. Dude, I wonder what the story is on this car. I feel like that's not a sticker you just put on any car because you want to put it on a car.
Yeah,
So
you don't see someone tattooed with the Olympic rings, and, you know.
yeah, just randomly. Yeah, I wonder what the story is. Yeah. That's pretty sick. Dang.
She really liked that.
This is a car that I've seen before. Aga Blue. I saw this in Malibu. Such a cool color for the Porsche. Especially on these older ones, they just fit so well. So many cool colors for Porsches.
This was built Andile built. It's got 3.5 in it right now. It's like good race car. It's been built for like just long race, last 30, 40 years. This was built long, right?
have been obsessing over this color, and it is so good. Hopefully the camera is picking up how crazy this is, but brushed nickel, the dark brown saddle interior. So good. So good. And then we have Taylor's pick right here. What color did you say this was again?
This is, I think it said tobacco metallic.
Yeah, tobacco metallic.
You know what I just noticed down
What?
here? I actually like that the front end is peppered.
Oh yeah.
The rock chips.
Oh yeah.
Because that tells me that
He
this
drives
actually gets
it.
used in gym.
Oh yeah, he drives it. That's good. Super good. Little John Player special sticker on there. Nice, nice, nice. Really cool interior again. Pendleton blanket in the back. Stopwatch. Camels in there. Dang. Worn roof rack. This thing is really good. Really good color. On our way back to the car, we're coming across this thing, which is pretty sick. Just street parked, chilling. Wow. Dang. Sick. And we're back.
Now back to the stars of the show.
Back to the stars of the show. All right, time for a little cruise down PCH to see if Cars and Coffee's still popping. All right, so we made it South OC Cars and Coffee. We're at the tail end of it, which is great because usually the cool stuff sticks around and then all the other stuff leaves. So we're gonna see what we can find around here. Found something Japanese today. Little FDR7. Wow. Cut up a little bit, but not bad.
I know.
So there's this thing, not a kit car. Huh, LMP hypercar. Interesting, that's crazy. But what we are really focused on is this yellow Testarossa. This is sick. Oh man, dude. This right here, so good.
So I had a scale 118 model of this that I built
Dude.
with my dad, and I've never seen a yellow one in person. So this is actually
Dude, this is so sick. Wow, that's crazy. Wow. Dude. Wow. It's really nice. Really nice. So we came across this thing, and I mean, I guess he drove it here because it has California plates on it, which I don't know how we can't register a Skyline, but I guess you can register a Can-Am car.
This passes the flying colors.
Yeah, this definitely passes smog. That's crazy. Yeah, this thing is wild. Dang, I can't believe he drove this here. What an insane thing to just have on the streets. Okay, this is good. This is a Crown Athlete. So you've heard of a Nissan Stagia.
Yes.
This is Toyota's response to that. This has a 2JZ in it. As a station wagon from the factory. Dang, that is good, dude. That is.
Why is no one crowded
that
over here? Everyone's
is
over there, and like, we're
yeah.
getting to enjoy this over here.
Yeah, something's going on with the police over here, but dang, this is really good. This is the second 959 we've seen today. The other one was just in traffic driving. It was just driving. And then we come here and there's another 959. Man, I mean, where else in the world do you go and see two 959s?
I thought that this was
Same day. Yeah, that's crazy. It's pretty sick. This is a find for sure. 10th anniversary 280SX. I didn't even know there was one of those. That's interesting.
And once again, like nobody's
Yeah.
nobody's here.
Where are all of you? What are you guys? What else are you guys looking at?
Everyone can stay around the supercars and
Dude.
hypercars. We'll love on this.
10th anniversary seats. That's pretty cool, dude. Didn't know this was a thing, but pretty cool. Got the gold emblems. 10th anniversary sticker. Wow. Yeah, I feel like this has to be like a thing, and not he didn't just decide to put 10th anniversary on everything. I feel like it's like a special edition or something.
Sure.
So I'll have to do some research on this, but that's pretty cool. I've never seen one. Huh. We saw this thing cruising by the Porsche event, and it's unique. I feel like I've probably seen it, but never really thought twice about it. But weird that the spare tire is just like behind the engine here, and it's like also like just like emitting this like scent from the car that just is like really it's just smells like a classic car.
That looks like one of the most inconvenient handbrakes.
oh dude, yeah. Oh man, wild time.
I feel like you have to like rotate your arm.
Yeah, right, yeah. Dang. Huh. Interesting. Wow. Another first. This is a car that we've shown before, but I'll show it again because I really like it. Here's his Instagram if you want to check it out. But nice on the work wheels, and just a really clean, nicely done car for sure. Nothing super crazy or over the top, just really nice. And I like how he left the 3.0 2-way twin turbo graphics on the side of it, so that's pretty sick. It's a nice car, nicely done. And this is clean. This is nicely done. I like that they like kept it this like really classic 90s Honda color too. Super good. Jeez, Willwood brakes. Sick. Really, really nice, clean EG. I like the hood too. I've never seen that, but we love to see it. Nice. All right, saw some cool stuff. That's gonna wrap it for Cars and Coffee here. But we're gonna grab some lunch, and there's another event tonight at Ancillary Studios with our friends at Jada Toys. So I'm gonna hit that. It's turning out to be a really busy weekend, but this is Southern California car stuff. All right, we're hitting our last car event of the day. It is the Jada Toys Homecoming. They do this event every year. This is the third rendition of it. And there's some cool cars here. As long as we're on the Porsche theme, I'll stop by this one. Pretty cool center exit exhaust here, street touring. So it looks pretty similar to what I have going on with the car. I like this front bumper that's on here, pretty nice. So taking some mental notes on this car, but there's lots of cool things around here for sure. So let's hop in, see what we can find. Another little GT3 over there. These cars have really been growing on me. F430 is so good. Shout out Alex for making me fall in love with these. These are really cool. We've got an RWB that we imported over here. This thing's pretty rad. And of course, wouldn't be Jada Toys without Bayside Blue R34. This thing is pretty nice. BBS, LM wheels. It's a good look for sure. Over here we got Ferrari 360. This thing is sick. Vin has one of these. I've been eyeing these in Japan as well at auction just to see what's available. These were a lot of these went to Japan, so you can buy them there, which is pretty cool. This looks really sick on the SSR wheels for sure. So really big fan of that car. Got a Stagea over here on BBS's. Kind of looks like something we would spec out though. Car's not from us that I'm aware of. Got R33 GTR over here in black. 400R style on it. That's pretty nice for sure. Inside there's a handful of cars from different vendors and stuff like that. Again, Jada Toys is a toy company, but this one here is Daryl's car. Always like it when we get a chance to check this thing out. Pretty sick. Outside we got Victor's Stagea. This thing is really cool. Lots of really great ready parts all over this thing. R34 front. This is how you do a Stagea, in my opinion. We've got RX-7 on Rega Masters. which is pretty rad. I wish I'd have brought the Supra, put on Regas. Been sitting right next to him, that'd have been cool. The yellow R34 GTR, no way of knowing if this is an actual yellow one or if it's repainted, but either way, pretty sick to see a yellow one here with a Z-Tune look on it. That is really cool. We're doing a Built by Legends R34 GTR in yellow that's gonna look sort of like this, but it is, the Built by Legends one is gonna be nuts for sure. Nice Porsche 997 here on BBS LMs. And I'm kind of leaning towards maybe getting some BBSs for the car, but gotta see how that van shake out. This Liberty Walk RX-7, it's pretty cool. I've known him for a long time prior to it being Liberty Walk, but cool to see it now. Definitely really different from how it was when that car originated. We've got another RX-7 on Regas here, but this one's kind of stands out. Got an R33 GTR over here. And some more Porsches, always more Porsches for sure. So this one especially cool. This one's got a little Rexy look to it. Kind of cool. I think Musa probably had something to do with that. And here's Blake. What up? All right, that's gonna wrap it for the Jada event. We saw some cool cars. Now it is time for some food. Blake and I are gonna go get a beer and a burger.
We hungry.
We hungry, and our pockets are empty.